as we look back to Dover on Tuesday night, the performance probably wasn't the best, but and the result. So how did you see it?
Very disappointing, obviously, because from the last game that we played, which obviously was Havant, where we were poor. You know, we'd had a couple of 10 days or whatever it was to training, good training, good sessions, good training. Because obviously we knew that we didn't have a game up until the Tuesday evening, so everything was geared for that, and the expectation was there that, you know, we were just going to, because the game prior to Havant, which was I think Bromley, where I thought we played some of our best football for a long time this season, and maybe we just thought that we could just step back into the Bromley mode rather than the Havant mode, and that was disappointing. First 45 against Dover was really disappointing, really disappointing.
And we sort of saw Will Wright come on quite early. What was that, just to sort of take it from a back five to a back four?
Yeah, we went from a back three really to a back four, and then obviously we can actually push Jack Munns behind the front two, really. But you know, sometimes the damage is done from half time where you're 2-0 down. And then I've seen the third goal on the replay, and it's just one of those that we defend a long throw, and then it just falls to Alan, was it?
Pavey, I think.
Was it Pavey? Pavey. And he's just back-heeled it, and it could have gone anywhere. It could have hit one of the defenders. You know, well done to him, but it was just a disappointing goal. So also 3-0 down, and then you're chasing it. And then we just started to get into the game, got one back, could have got another one back, and then who knows. But the damage was done first half.
And as you mentioned there was two big opportunities that probably could have turned the game around, and then it could have been another sort of Boreham Wood back at home like a couple of months ago, and we could have seen maybe getting a result. Yeah,
you would hope so, really. I mean, Chike had a good chance from a header, and Nani had a couple of chances as well, really. But that's something that we've got to come to terms with, like the unpredictability of our play. You know, you can't be excellent against Bromley, poor against Havant, and then we turned up with great expectations against Dover. I said we'd had a good 10 days training, you know, and we were ready to go, but it just never happened, and that's why we're in the position that we're in at the moment, because of our unpredictability in games.
And unfortunately, Conor Wilkinson came off at half-time. Is there any sort of update on where he is at the moment?
No, well, we missed him a little while ago with a foot injury, and I think he just sustained another injury to the same foot, really. So he hasn't trained today. So we'll have a look at him again tomorrow. He's a lot easier today than was after the game where he was in a medical boot. But we'll have a look at him tomorrow.
And the sort of bottom four it's going to be a challenge for them to sort of come out now. But I think the importance is to not get complacent and see them settled at the back.
There's no complacency whatsoever, you know. We said that from a period of time now. And we trained today, trained well today, and we just said to them, listen, we've got 7 games left, yeah, one game at a time. One game. Let's just tick them off now, just tick them off. Try and we go to Chesterfield Saturday, tough game, we'll try and get something out of the game, yeah. Whatever happens, we tick that one off, and then we move to Fold on Tuesday, and so on and so on. And then there'll come a stage where it will be, well, we can't get dragged into that bottom 4 now, or we're out of it already now anyway. So let's just face it, one game at a time.
And as you mentioned there, Chesterfield just round the corner. I suppose that's a positive to sort of try and get a sort of instant reply from the players and try and make it, turn it right.
Yeah, as I said, you know, the good performance against Bromley, the poor one against Havant, poor against Dover for 45 to an hour. So yeah, we just need to go to Chesterfield. Big club, good ground. They're on the ascendancy now anyway through John Sheridan, who's done a fantastic job to drag them up. So we know it's going to be tough, but they're all tough. They're all tough. But it keeps saying, one game at a time, tick it off, and then we move on.